On Sunday the 5th of May 2024, we attended the Leyland National 52 event in Whitehaven. We made the trip with our friends in the Barrow Transport Group. The vehicle of our choice was the Volvo B10 Cabriolet 928. Chris Stainton had also kindly loaned us the use of his Baby B10 in place of a recently restored Henley's Leyland Tiger, which had unfortunately succumbed to a broken clutch. After roughly 12 years of solid reliability, 572, pictured here at last year's event, also found itself in the naughty corner of the Stagecoach Morecambe depot over the weekend. This was due to a broken indicator stalk. A new one has since been ordered directly from Mercedes. When we first arrived, conditions were wet and there was quite a bit of drizzle. I decided to have a ride on a few buses, so for my first trip I had a ride on the Workington Transport Heritage Trust Barrow Corporation Leyland National number 20. I headed straight to the noisy end to capture the roar of the Leyland TL11 engine. The bus took us past a couple of local breweries on the outskirts and also to the former Leyland factory on the Lily Hall estate where the Nationals were built. The grounds are now currently owned by the Stobart Group. Next, I did the town tour aboard the WTHT's Plaxton Beaver 2-bodied Mercedes-Benz Vario number 545. 545 was new to Stagecoach Manchester in 1997. From my dad's photographic archive, here is one of its sister vehicles, only a year old in Stagecoach stripes. During its operational life, the bus was transferred to Cumbria, where it worked for the Osprey service in Keswick. The service, however, wasn't a commercial success, and the bus was sold to MRD Travel in Bromsgrove. The bus was purchased for preservation in 2014. Until replacement by Optare Solos in late 2004, Stagecoach had a number of these vehicles operating in Barrow, alongside 709Ds and 7 examples of Alexander ALX 100 Mercedes-Benz Varios, which, sadly, have long since become extinct. The ride certainly brought back some memories, and the owners have done a good job in preserving it, as 545 wasn't as rattly or bouncy as I remembered these to be. After a ride on the Merc, we switched to the right-to-renowned Volvo B10 BLE on the Lakes College Park and Ride. The bus was new to Transdev, Burnley and Pendle in 2001. In November 2017, it was passed on, and after running through a succession of owners, the bus was ultimately purchased by the WTHT in June last year. With the rain having stopped completely, we now have a look at the buses that were parked on the quayside. Starting with a closer inspection of 545, the bus has had a few odd jobs done, and has also had the addition of an original Hanover flip-dot destination board. Workington's Alexander ALX 300 man lowliner has also been recently spruced up in stagecoach stripes, as seen in operation at this year's Kirby Stephen Easter Rally. 353 is a Mark I Leyland National and was new to Cumberland Motor Services in 1973. From the North West Vehicle Restoration Trust in Kirby, here we have this Southdown Bristol VRT, which was new to Southdown in 1978. It entered preservation with the Brighton Bus Preservation Society in March 2009. Most notably, the bus was operated by Fishwick in Leyland between 1997 and 2000, hence why it has recently found its way back up north. From the Merseyside Transport Trust in Burscough, we have this duple-bodied Leyland Tiger. Newly restored from the Wigan Bus Preservation Group is this right eclipse Volvo B7 RLE. Here's Barrow Corporation number 20 again, and here is a trio of classic commercials. From the Fishwick Group, we have a couple of Mark II Leyland Nationals, 16 and 26. Workington's Volvo B10779 has recently had its electronic destination display replaced with a Hanover flip-dot. As well as preserving buses, the WTHT also currently hold an operator's licence which allows them to work rail replacements and excursions. Such services are operated with their step-free fleet, and this Yonkier Volvo B10 in addition to this Plaxton Paragon Volvo B10, originally registered as Y741HWT. Leyland National Mark II number 372 is a recent addition to the WTHT, returning home after spending 30 years in Surrey. Also on static display was CMS Cumberland Bristol VRT 431 and ex-Leyland National Demonstrator REV01. This Bristol MW was new to Cumberland Motor Services in 1964 and is only one of 25 to survive in preservation. Since 1996, the bus has been under the ownership of the Cumbrian Omnibus Group. Visiting the event was this Leyland Royal Tiger. New in 1987, it was originally registered as D124HMT. New to travellers of Hounslow, it was the last Royal Tiger chassis with a 53-seat Van Hool body and was a familiar sight around Heathrow Airport. Presently, the bus is owned by Craig Temple and fully restored to a Class 6 standard. This Strathspey 1977 built Leyland Leopard gained quite a following on social media last year, as its owner, Rob Hughes, took part in the Rust to Rome rally, in which the bus was driven from Edinburgh to Rome. Along the way, in its roughly 4,500 mile journey, the bus picked up a couple of scars as it negotiated some of the hairpin bends around the mountain roads, as indicated by the gaffer tape. Parked outside the small bandstand was Workington's Volvo B10 Expo Bus 910 and Cumberland National 210. Finally, parked outside the Beacon Museum was Volvo B10 710. Next, we take a ride on the Wigan Volvo B7. The ride was very enjoyable and the owners have done a very nice job in restoring it. The event finished earlier than usual on the Sunday at about 15:30, and this was because all of the attending buses, barring any mechanical failures, took part in a road run to the Leyland factory for a photo shoot. This was a fantastic way to finish the event, and the brighter conditions certainly played a part. The number of visitors this year were, however, noticeably down on last year due to the weekend's downpour and the cancellation of a visiting market. Apart from that though, it was an enjoyable day, and we look forward to Leyland National 53, which has been pencilled in for the 3rd and 4th of May next year. If you would like to follow me and be notified about future videos, please feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, pressing the like button would be greatly appreciated, as it will help other people on YouTube to see it too. If you wish to support the channel further, you may tip me on Ko-fi or by pressing YouTube's super thanks button. As always, thank you so much for watching and take care.